teach you about the Heimlich maneuver and how to do it. First, do you know what the sign for choking is?
No, I don't know. I'm from another country. So.
Right. Well, the universal sign for choking is hands crossed around your neck like this.
Okay.
So if you ever see anybody who you think is choking and they're doing this, they are. And we go into the second step, checking. You go up to them and you ask them, are you okay? And you hear them coughing and stuff like that, and they say, they nod their head, that means that they are choking, because there's a difference. If you hear them coughing or wheezing, that means it's a partial obstruction. So that means that they can just let them cough it out, because more than likely they will get rid of the obstruction themselves. But there's another thing, it's called a complete obstruction. That they're not coughing, they're not making any sound, and that's when things are really, really starting to get dangerous for them. The second thing I'm going to teach you guys about is the placement of your hands. When someone's choking, you know how in the TV and all that stuff, they go behind them and they start just thrusting upon them. But the thing is, you have to have your hand, make it into a fist, and your thumb has to be pointed inward, and you place your other hand around them, and then up, and then you go in and up.
Is there a certain way to put the hand placement?
So you look for their belly button, or their navel, and it's right above there where you want to get your fist, and you want to push in and up.
Okay.
Because with the Heimlich maneuver, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the pocket of air that they still have inside of them, and help it get rid of the obstruction and cough it up and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then you just go ahead and repeat this process until either you help them out.
So you repeat that over again.
Yes.
So what happens if they can't sue me and
Can I go to jail?
Actually, you cannot. Because of this law, it's called the Good Samaritan law. Just because you're trying to help save their life, anything that may happen wrong, you're protected by that law. Because you were trying to help them.
okay.
So yeah, you're protected them.
Another question.
What happens if the person is taller or shorter than the other person, or vice versa, short being tall?
Okay, so if the person who's choking is short, you know, and you're relatively tall, you can get on your knees and do the same thing. You can, you know, look for their navel right above and do the Heimlich maneuver. But if they're really tall and someone really short is trying to do it, you can get them on their knees and then you just adjust to them and stuff like that.
Okay, but what happens when you're eating and you're at home, or maybe you're somewhere, and what happens is there's no one around and you're choking and you can't, what can you do? Like, I'm gonna die, right?
Actually, you can do the Heimlich maneuver on yourself.
How?
Okay, so you can do the whole thrust, but it's more recommended for you to find a chair or a sturdy object in which you can place right above your navel and thrust yourself into it. It's almost the same thing as the Heimlich maneuver, but if you can't have anybody help you and stuff like that, you can do it to yourself. And the same thing goes for when somebody's a lot bigger than you and you can't wrap your arms around them, you can teach them how to do it themselves on an object or things like that.
That's really interesting. I really like this today. This is something I never knew the steps, and now I know what choking symbols are. So repeat everything like you said, put check for help. Do I need to call 911 by any chance?
If they're just coughing and stuff, you don't have to call 911. If it's a complete obstruction and there's somebody around with you, you can have them call 911. Otherwise, if it's right in the moment, you help them out, and hopefully that'll clear it up. And you can dial 911 and stuff like that. But
okay, can you show me the steps one more time so I can make sure I feel like I understand it?
if you want, we can come up here and you can do a demonstration.
Okay.
Alright, so right here, you find the belly button.
Okay.
You make a fist inward on top of the belly button.
Okay.
You wrap it around, then you go in and up, in and up, in and up. And you do it fairly, trying to get as much pressure on there so it'll help the obstruction.
Okay.
Oh, do you understand that?
I got it now. So this is the sign for choking.
Yes.
And you gotta one fist here, like you said, like
But
that.
the thing is, it's not like this. It's the thumb inward.
Oh, thumb inward. Oh,
Yes.
okay, so it's here. Then
Wrap it around.
wrap it around and
In and out.
okay. So like, say for example, like I'm home by myself choking,
Yeah.
I can use this chair
Yes.
and I actually do it myself, like you said, right? So
Yeah.
they do the same way.
Yeah.
Just
Look for your
belly button.
right on top of the belly button.
And just try to.
Thrust yourself. Yeah. Like
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, nice. Something new today. Appreciate it, Professor.